Superintendent Chalmers. Come in, come in. I was just about to sit down for lunch. Whoa, what's that smell? It's like a symphony of flavors, a dance of spices, a kaleidoscope of aromas. That, my friend, is a kryzpo, a dish so mouth-watering it could make a saint curse. I'm afraid dinner isn't quite ready yet, but I do have a little something for you to quench your thirst. Kool Aid Man! What on earth are you doing here, smashing through my walls? And why are you apologizing? This is my house, not a bowling alley. And who invited you anyway? I don't recall extending an invitation to a giant pitcher of fruit punch. Wait a minute. You're here to teach us a lesson about traffic safety. Now that's a surprise I could have done without. Well, all right. Let's see what this traffic safety lesson has in store for us. Hold on a second. A traffic safety lesson from a giant pitcher of fruit punch? This is getting weirder by the minute. Boom. Another wall bites the dust. All right, let's get this show on the road. Or should I say, the road on the show? You're telling me that we can prevent accidents by drinking Kool-Aid. I must be dreaming. Wait a minute. Are you trying to sell us something? Because if you are, I have to say, I'm not easily swayed by giant fruit punch pitchers. Well, alright, Superintendent Chalmers. Let's see what this traffic safety lesson has in store for us. But I'm keeping my skepticism firmly on my head. And another wall goes down. I swear, if this keeps up, I'm gonna need a new house. Alright, Kool Aid Man, let's hear it. What's the big traffic safety secret? Oh, the kryzpo! Ruined! My culinary masterpiece, reduced to a smoldering pile of charred spices. How could this have happened? I've got to find someone to blame for this disaster. It can't be my fault. No, it can't. That damn Kool Aid Man, crashing through my walls like a wrecking ball, apologizing each time but causing destruction nonetheless. He says he's here to teach us a lesson about traffic safety. Well, I've had enough of his nonsense. I'll show him. I'll give him a traffic safety lesson he'll never forget. I'll create the most dangerous intersection in town. A chaos of cars and chaos of people. A scene straight out of a nightmare. And when it's all over, I'll blame it on him. He'll be the one to clean up the mess he's made. Yes, I've got a plan. A plan that will teach that Kool Aid Man a lesson he'll never forget. Now, where's my phone? I need to make some calls and get the show on the road. Skinner? Oh, the burnt kryzpo, a disaster of epic proportions, but I won't let it bring down my spirits. I need a replacement, something just as mouth-watering, something that'll make my guests forget all about the charred spices. Skinner, I've got it. Cuban cheese, a delicacy I've heard whispers of. It's said to be a perfect substitute for the kryzpo, a dish that'll dance on the taste buds like a salsa in the heart of Havana. Skinner, but where to find such a rare ingredient? I'll have to climb out the window and venture into the unknown, risking life and limb for the sake of culinary perfection. Skinner, I'll be back, Kool Aid Man. While you're busy teaching lessons about traffic safety, I'll be busy creating a new masterpiece. Skinner, I can hear you smashing through the walls, causing chaos and destruction. But I won't let you ruin my plans. I'll be quick, I'll be quiet, and I'll be back with the Cuban cheese. Skinner, this is it, the moment of truth. I'll climb out the window, face the unknown, and return with the ingredient that'll save my culinary reputation. Skinner, Cuban cheese. the new star of my dish. I can almost taste its creamy, tangy goodness. It'll be a symphony of flavors, a dance of spices, a kaleidoscope of aromas. Skinner, I'll be careful. I'll be quick. I'll climb back in the window, avoid detection, and prepare the new dish. Skinner, this is my chance to prove that I'm more than just a cook, that I'm a master of the culinary arts. I'll show them all. I'll show the Kool Aid Man that I'm not so easily defeated. Skinner, I wonder if the Cuban cheese will pair well with the kryzpo spices. It's a risk, but a risk worth taking. After all, the greatest chefs in history took risks, and look where it got them. Skinner, I'm ready. I'm focused. I'm gonna make this work. I'll climb out the window, return with the Cuban cheese, and create a dish that'll make the kryzpo look like child's play. Skinner, I can hear the Kool Aid Man smashing through the walls, but I won't let him distract me. I've got a mission, a goal, and I won't rest until it's accomplished. Ow. Chalmers, Skinner, I see smoke. I hope you haven't burned the kryzpo again. Skinner, Chalmers, I was just, making a steamed version of the kryzpo. See? The smoke you're seeing is just steam. Chalmers, Skinner, I've known you for a long time and I've heard some tall tales. This, my friend, is obviously smoke, not steam. Skinner, well, maybe there was a small accident with the steamer, but I assure you, the kryzpo is still salvageable. Chalmers, Skinner, I've seen your accidents before, and they never seem to end well. Let's hope this one is different. Kool Aid Man, boom! Another wall bites the dust. Chalmers, and who invited you anyway? I don't recall extending an invitation to a giant pitcher of fruit punch. Kool Aid Man, I'm sorry, Chalmers. I'm here to teach you and Skinner a lesson about traffic safety. Chalmers, wait a minute. Are you trying to sell us something? Because if you are, I have to say, I'm not easily swayed by giant fruit punch pitchers. Skinner, Chalmers, I think we should give him a chance. After all, he did cause all this chaos. Kool Aid Man, all right, let's get this show on the road. Or should I say, the road on the show. Chalmers, you're telling me that we can prevent accidents by drinking Kool-Aid. I must be dreaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my culinary masterpiece, Cuban cheese.
Skinner, I must say, I'm quite pleased. Cuban cheese is one of my favorites.
Listen, well, you see, there was a little... But I assure you, it's still just as delicious.
Skinner, I've known you for a long time, and I've heard some tall tales. I think I'd know if there's a mix-up.
Boom! Another wall bites the dust. Right! Get started. Today's lesson is about yielding to pedestrians at crosswalks.
Well, all right. Let's see what this traffic safety lesson has in store for us.
Then another wall goes down. I swear if this keeps up, I'm gonna need a new house.
I'm sorry, Skinner, but sometimes these things happen. Now, let's focus on the lesson.
Listen, all right. Kool Aid Man, let's hear it. What's the big traffic safety secret?
When you see a pedestrian in a crosswalk, you must always yield. It's the law, and it could save a life.
Well, that's a lesson I can get behind. Thank you, Kool Aid Man.
I'll make sure to remember that. I'll make sure to order the kryzpo next time.
glad I could help, Skinner. And remember, always be safe on the road.
Chalmers, Skinner, there's a fire in the kitchen. Skinner? Oh, it's just an earthquake light. You know, those flashing lights that mimic the sensation of an earthquake. Chalmers, an earthquake light in the kitchen? That doesn't make any sense. Skinner, well, I guess it's just a malfunctioning earthquake light. I don't want to risk checking it out. Chalmers, Skinner, you can't just ignore a fire. If it's not an earthquake light, then it's a real fire. We need to find out and put it out before it spreads. Kool Aid Man, boom. Another wall bites the dust. Alright, let's take a break from traffic safety and focus on fire safety. If you see a fire, you should always call the fire department immediately. Chalmers, Skinner, that kryzpo was truly delicious. Skinner, thank you, Chalmers. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Chalmers, but I can't shake the feeling that something's not quite right. The house seems to be shaking and there's smoke coming from the kitchen. Skinner, oh no, it's just the earthquake lights. You know, those flashing lights that mimic the sensation of an earthquake. Chalmers, Skinner, you can't just ignore a fire. If it's not an earthquake light, then it's a real fire. We need to find out and put it out before it spreads. Skinner, alright, Chalmers, I'll check it out. Kool Aid Man, boom! Another wall bites the dust. Alright, let's take a break from traffic safety and focus on fire safety. If you see a fire, you should always call the fire department immediately. Chalmers, Skinner, there's a fire in the kitchen. Skinner, oh no, it's just an earthquake light. Chalmers, I'll call the fire department. You stay here and try to contain the fire if you can. Skinner, alright, Chalmers. I'll do my best. Chalmers, good luck, Skinner. I'll be back as soon as I can. Skinner, goodbye, Chalmers. Be safe. Chalmers, you too, Skinner. I'll see you soon. Skinner, then. I hope that's not the fire department.